because I feel like my faith has been tested to the limit. It has been stretched as far as it can go. And when I tell you, I have never cried in my entire life as much as I have in the last 2 months. Hi guys, and welcome back to another video. If you're seeing my face for the first time, my name is Florence Nyadare, and this is my little corner of the internet where I share all things me. So honestly, I've been contemplating a lot whether to do this video or not. And actually, as I'm recording this, I'm still not sure if I want to post this video. So I'm just gonna record, talk to you guys. Hopefully I make sense and I get through this video without crying. Thinking about it, I'm already tearing up, but we are gonna get through this today. Okay, so let's get into the video. The second I started recording this video, the waterworks just started, because this is still very raw. I'm still going through it. Just hold on. Tell me why. The second I sit down, press record, I'm thinking I'm ready to talk about this, and I just start bawling. Because this is still very raw. I'm still very much going through it, dealing with it. But I'm also in the process of healing. So I don't want to get into the specifics of what's really going on, because we are not going to get through this video. But probably from happy face. We need to get happy. Okay, let's talk about it. So I think you know, when sometimes everything is just going good and you think you have everything all figured out. You are okay. Let me stop speaking hypothetically. Just get into it. So honestly, I thought I had my life figured out. You know, I was on a certain path, career wise, family, kids, you know, husband, and all of that. And you know, I was just happy. You know what I'm saying? And then all of a sudden, like I said, I don't want to go into the specifics now because I'm not ready to exactly talk about it. But before y'all jump into conclusions, my marriage is fine. It's just everything else that's not. And when I say everything else, I mean everything else. And I wanted today, I want to talk about, you know, going through things and spirituality. I'm just kind of like in this limbo where I'm kind of mad at God, because I saw what I'm dealing with now coming from a mile away. And I prayed about it. I fasted, I did everything I could do spiritually and physically. And I had faith that God was going to change the outcome. But, over the months I prayed and I was optimistic. I didn't allow myself to get sad or stress over it. And, at some point, this may be stupid, but hopefully some Christians might relate, I could see, when you see I believe in the angel hours, and I was randomly seeing, angel hours, and I took it as signs that God was telling me that everything was going to be okay. I had faith. Basically, what I'm trying to say is, okay, I'm back. So basically, what I'm trying to say is, I had faith that God, He was going to change the outcome. I've been full of faith. I've been praying. I like to consider myself a good person. I'm a good person, I do what I'm supposed to do as a Christian. Maybe not enough, but I try. I pray. I try to pray. And I didn't think that God would let me go through what I'm going through right now. I thought if I stayed a faithful Christian, if I prayed hard enough, I would be immune to some things. So even though I saw the storm coming from a mile away, when it came hard. And, my faith kind of like crushed in that moment. I found myself questioning the existence of God. Like, does He even exist? Does He even care? Does He even see me? Does He see my kids? Because this thing is also affecting my kids, my husband, my marriage. And, everything that I don't want for myself is just coming at me like. And there are some things that you are going through you don't want to share with certain people because you're ashamed, worried about judgment. So for the longest time I kept to myself. I thought usually I'm a person who attacks things head on and gets things done. And this time I crushed, and I crushed hard. When I tell you, I have never cried in my entire life as much as I have in the last 2 months. I I went from literally, excuse me, I went from um questioning the existence of God, like, why would God let me go through this? Why would God let my kids go through this? They don't need to, you know. God should be protecting my kids. He should be protecting me. I prayed about this. I'm a Christian. I dedicated some time into this. This shouldn't be happening to me, but here I am, literally sitting in the sludge of it all. And this time I just crushed. Usually I hold it, I hold my head up high, and I, you know, do what I need to, and, get through whatever it is. But this time was different. I just broke. It broke everything in me. And at some point, I didn't see a way out of it at all. I just felt stuck in the moment, stuck in the situation, stuck in the midst of it all. And then it's not easy for me to ask for help. I'm not a person who generally would ask for help. So I just kind of isolated myself, and I felt like I was rotting in my little cocoon. But thank God, gradually, it may not I feel stupid. It may not look like it in this moment, but I am doing so much better. I feel better. Oh, fuck, stop fucking crying. Get through the video. As I was saying, it may not look like it now, but I feel better. I feel much better. I'm starting to feel like myself again. And even though I still don't understand why God does the things that he does, and why he lets certain things happen to certain people, um, I I would say before I was just stuck and just in pain, and now I'm healing. I feel better, and I'm trying to put my faith back to where it used to be, which is really hard. I'm not gonna lie to you. This has not been an easy process to still keep saying I'm a Christian, or I believe in God, because I feel like my faith has been tested to the limit. It has been stretched as far as it can go. And it's not every day that I wake up and feel like, and feel like this. It's not every day that I feel. I still have my ups and downs. There are still some days that are worse than others. Some days, one minute I feel like I'm okay, I'm good. And then other days, like yesterday, I'm crying again. I'm just sad. But I'm I can safely say that I feel much better. I'm starting to feel like myself. I feel good. Not the best, but I feel good. It's good to laugh. I'm laughing more often, you know. Some of the things I can look back and say, oh, that was bad, but that wasn't so bad. And I know it's going to take some time for me to fully heal and get past it. Hopefully, someday in the future, I'll be able to sit here and talk about it in detail. But honestly, you guys, you can see just being general, just I barely can get it out. But yeah, you guys, general, this is just a general idea of why I've been AWOL. I haven't felt the strength to pick up the camera and record or just talk to anybody. At some point, I literally just deleted my WhatsApp, deleted Facebook, deleted all social media. Well, I deleted the social media where people could contact me on because I didn't want to talk to anybody. I felt like, you know, I just wanted to be by myself. And then this is another topic that I want to discuss another day. So, with some of the few people, my inner circle that I really trust, that I, you know, sometimes can open up what I'm going through. Guys, when somebody is going through something, it is very important for you to try your best to, and I know, because it literally feels like I'm grieving. I feel like I lost someone or something that is dear to me. I know sometimes it feels like your loved one is wasting away, or, you know, something of that nature, and you want them to get up and, you know, just shake it off. But sometimes they just need time to heal, time to process, and time to deal. There's one particular person um, that they called me. They knew what was going on, and they called me. And as much as they were trying to be supportive, but every time I spoke to them, I felt worse. Because every time I would express how I'm feeling, it felt like they would counter how I'm feeling with what they went through, like almost invalidating the way I'm feeling. Like, oh, you say this situation is worse, let me tell you about a worse situation that I've been through. Sometimes, guys, just listen. Because you went through what was worse than my situation doesn't make my situation hurt any less. Logically, it may make sense, but here it doesn't. Here, in this moment, I just need a friend. I need you to listen and understand. And where is relevant sound advice? So, you know, the best, I would say, the best outcome of the situation was that I think going through what I went through has taught me to be more empathetic towards somebody who's going through something, and to handle and deal with them different. Yeah. Because now when I look at somebody who's going through something, sometimes I feel like, you know, my opinion is not needed in this moment. Sometimes this person may not need me to say anything, but just be present. I don't know if I'm gonna post this. I feel stupid crying by myself in my room, feeling stupid. But we keep pushing. My spirit refuses to die. That's one thing I would tell you. 1 minute I'm thinking, you know, this is the end, this is the bottom, this is it. And then the next minute, you know, something in me just says, nope, this is not it. We are still going. As hard as it is, we are still going. So, that being said, you guys, bear with me. I am in my bear with me, guys. I'm in my healing season. I'm trying to figure it out. I'm trying to get back on my feet, physically, emotionally, everything. I'm just, you know, trying to be my, you know, myself again, and just trying to for now I was just kind of like taking a break from everything because I felt like I needed a moment to grieve, a moment to cry, to feel it. And now I'm just trying to get back emotionally and just get back in that emotional space, and I feel like I'm there now, you know. At least I have reached a point of acceptance, and now I'm just trying to deal and try to navigate the future, what life has for me now. So I am slowly picking the camera back up again, trying to record and do all these things. And I honestly, I've just been discouraged. I didn't want to be on camera, didn't like the way I was looking, the way I was feeling. I was just feeling ugly inside. And you know, every time I tried to pick up the camera, because for the wrong reasons, because I want to make, you know, that extra coin off of YouTube, extra coin off of social media, but my heart and my spirit was not in it. So I felt like I needed the break. I needed the 2-3 months that I took to cry myself out, you know, to sleep and ask God the questions that I needed to ask. And I'm not quite there yet. It's a work in progress. I don't think I'm gonna be okay overnight, but like I said, I'm doing much better. I feel much better. Not crying as much as I was before, so that's a plus. So yeah, you guys, so I just wanted, if you're going through something that you can't talk about, that you can't share, you're not alone. There's many of us out there who are going through things, and things that we don't talk about. You know, life on social media is all handy dandy, and you know, we try to show the good side of life. We don't show the stuff that we're going through, the things that we're going through. We show the smiles and, you know, the pretty clothes and the pretty makeup and all that, but we don't show the bad, the ugly, and, you know, all that kind of stuff. So I'm not sure. I'm still not sure if I'm gonna post this, but I'm gonna try to convince myself to post it. You're not alone. There is someone who's going through if not the same situation as you are going through, but maybe worse. Again, that does not invalidate the way that you're feeling right now. Just because somebody else went through worse than you doesn't mean that it hurts any less. What you're going through hurts any less. I'm sending you hugs and love and prayers your way. All I'm trying to do right now is try to get back into my faith and trust that God has this. Whatever that I'm going through, God has it, and God is in control. And I'm just trying to, if not get back to where my faith was, I'm just trying to be stronger in faith and just trust that all this is just a phase, and sooner or later, you know, I can look back and laugh about it and smile about it and be okay with it, you know. But yeah, you guys, it's been a journey. You know, this video is already longer than I thought it was gonna be, and I know I said a whole lot of words, but also a whole lot of nothing. But yeah, if you're going through something and I don't have right now, I don't have the words to, yes, to comfort you and tell you that everything is going to be better, because I myself still need comfort, and I myself still need somebody to tell me that everything is going to be better. Yes, my angel.
I want this one.
You want this one?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll give you 2.
2?
Yeah, and then you give 1 to Lyle, okay?
I want.
There, I'll give you 2. And then you go give 1 to your brother, okay? There you go. Go and give 1 to Lyle. So, with that being said, you guys, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope this video gave you guys a little bit of insight as to why, you know, I've been AWOL. But I am back now. I'm going to try my best to pick up that camera and record more content. You guys, that's Lonnie. Lonnie, stop it! Yeah, I feel good, you guys. I feel much better. I'm happier. I'm in a better place. I'm trying to pray. So if you've got prayers, guys, throw your prayers my way, because I could use them right now. You know, even if it's just a simple, you know, cross. You guys, I have to wrap this up because Lon is literally next to me whimpering because he wants attention. I tried, they were playing outside, so Lyle tried to contain him as much as I can so I can just get, you know, past this video. But thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate you for being here. Please remember to like, subscribe, and share this video. But I would prefer if you share the other ones. This one, I'm not sure if I really wanted it to be out there like that. Sad, sappy stuff. This is not me, you know. I'm usually, oh, you know, happy, handy dandy, smiling, bubbly, and all of that. This is not how I want people to remember me, but unfortunately this is me in this moment. But I am refusing that this continues to be me. So I'm sending out love and prayers to all of you. Thank you again for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.